The excitement is mounting, and with the VVIP guests lining up to watch the India-Pakistan match live in Mohali, pressure is also building on the organisers to pull off a glitch-free show. And not to forget, fans falling over each other for a ticket. We are now joined by two very special guests, Professor Ratnakar Shetty. He is Tournament Director for the ICC World Cup 2011 and noted industrialist, Chairman and MD of Raymond, Gautam Singhania. Thank you, gentlemen, for being with us on NDTV Profit. Mr. Singhania, we know that you're a big racing and flying and sailing fan. Didn't know that you were such a big cricket fan as well.
Well, yes, I am. I've always been a very passionate cricket fan, especially when there's an India-Pakistan game. I don't think I'll miss it for love or for money.
Professor Shetty, there was already a lot of stress on you because of the semis, and how much additional pressure is there now because of cricket diplomacy that's been added to the mix?
See, as it is, a World Cup semi-final is definitely a high-pressure game. The association which is hosting this match literally gets hounded for tickets when it's an India-Pakistan game, which is the biggest cricket battle that we always look forward to. And with the Prime Ministers of the two countries expected to be in Mohali for the match, definitely it has increased the presence of security, I must say, for this match. And it's a different scenario altogether as compared to a normal cricket match.
Professor Shetty, also some are asking, is it fair of the government to have brought diplomacy? Won't this actually increase pressure on players?
I don't think the cricketers really come into the picture as far as their performance being affected by the presence of political leaders as such. But the hype surrounding the visit of the two prime ministers to be present at the match will certainly have some bearing on the people who are constantly reading reports, watching the television reports on what is likely to happen in Mohali. I think the hype surrounds the visit of the two leaders.
Mr. Singhania, while most fans have been scrambling to get tickets to that high-profile game tomorrow, when did you actually decide to go watch the game, and of course, how did you manage getting tickets?
Well, I think we were in Ahmedabad for the game which India won there, and I think that was when we decided we were going to be playing Pakistan at Mohali. So I think we pulled all strings possible, and the whole gang is on its way to Mohali.
Professor Shetty, Mohali has a capacity of about 23,000, but there are very few tickets for fans. Why is that?
To be fair to an association, one must understand the fact that the tickets were on sale much earlier, at a time when the lineup for the semi-final was not known. And at that time, very few people really wanted to take a chance of purchasing a ticket. Now that it's an India game, India versus Pakistan for that matter, everybody feels that they have been left in the dark and people don't know where to buy tickets. I think the tickets were on sale much before, and online sale of tickets was available. It is only the last phase after the lineup was decided that there's a pressure on the availability of tickets for the match.
Mr. Singhania, we hear that your private jet is full up. Who are you taking along?
Well, there are a whole bunch of us. Even the air hostess's seat is taken now. So I think there's a huge rush of people wanting to go. All my friends who watch cricket together. So there's a whole bunch of us. Sunil Shetty is coming with me. Daler Mendi. So I guess it's going to be a whole big party all the way up, and our full support to India.
And Mr. Singhania, talking about that party up in the air, half of corporate India is going to be turning up. Apparently there is no parking place for private jets.
Well, yeah, it's true. There is no parking space. All of us, I think on last count I heard there were 69 private jets going up. We're all being given a 30-minute window to drop us, and the planes will have to leave out of Chandigarh. And then at late night, once the game is over, they will probably come and pick us up. So yes, it is going to be chaotic with two prime ministers and a whole host of dignitaries being there. It's going to be probably, in my opinion, the biggest sporting event of the world.
And Professor Shetty, very quickly, are there any special arrangements being made for Pakistani cricket fans?
To be very honest to you, I think we never planned for that. I think the government of India was to issue visas only for those who hold tickets for the matches. Very few Pakistani supporters must have picked up the tickets online, because they too must not have realized what would be the fixtures for the knockout probably, and very few tickets therefore would be available to Pakistani fans as such at this late stage that we are talking about, and I really don't know what would be the figures.
So that's the case for fans. But Professor Shetty, how many calls are you getting from politicians every day? Be honest.
It's huge actually. The pressure on us is at Mumbai Cricket and in the board is tremendous. And to tell you the fact, for last 2 days, people are not calling me up for the tickets for the final match, but they are asking for tickets for the Mohali match. Particularly from the political parties, the corporates who feel that in the last minute they have realized that India-Pakistan is to be played at Mohali.
So what do you tell them?
Well, we have put our hands up as we know that Punjab Cricket Association cannot cater to anything more than what they have already provided to with the sale of tickets, right. And therefore to give any assurance to anybody would not be correct.
Well, Mr. Singhania, is in the India-Pakistan talks going to be any sort of distraction? Because that's of course something that a lot of people are now talking about.
Well, I'm going to be focusing on the game, and I'm not looking for any distraction from that, but we're going to be full on support for India.
So who are you betting on?
Well, I'm betting on India. I've got my fingers crossed. I want to see India in the finals at Wankhede in Bombay. So I think it's got 1 billion people's support, and we're looking forward to an extremely exciting day tomorrow.
Well, thanks very much, Professor Shetty, and of course Gautam Singhania for joining us on the show this evening. That's of course getting a pulse of all the excitement that's catching up with us. In less than 24 hours, the game's going to be probably winding up. But yes, all eyes on that big semi-final between India and Pakistan tomorrow.
Yes, we slip into a break, but we've got more on cricket lined up on the other side. Stay with us.